Thanks for joining me today on What I Eat in a Day, and I have all kinds of exciting things to share with you that I hope will help you on your way to a fantastic weight loss week. So this morning I started off with a cup of coffee, and let me show you what I'm going to have for breakfast. So I'm starting off today with one of these Kodiak Peak oatmeals. This is an instant oatmeal, and I have this one in the berries and cream. It's 20 grams of protein. I'm going to put the nutritional contents as soon as I have my breakfast ready on the screen so that you can see what I'm having. All right, to that I'm going to add a half a cup of water and give it a good mix. Now it says to microwave this for like a minute to a minute and a half. I'm going to do it a little longer because I like my oatmeal a little bit more cooked. And I'll be right back. All right, our oatmeal is all done. Give it a quick stir. And then to this, I'm going to go ahead and add one of these Oikos Triple 13 yogurts. These are really high in protein. They're low in calories. And we're going to go ahead and just add this to our oatmeal. You could add some berries to this as well. Instead, I'm having a half of a grapefruit this morning. There you go. And I do this in a really large bowl because I've used the smaller bowls, and this Peak oatmeal really comes up high when it's cooking. So I don't want it spilling over in my microwave. So this is the way I do it. And then I'm going to serve this with half of a grapefruit. So the numbers for this end up being 420 calories, 36 grams of protein, and 55 carbs. So this is a great healthy breakfast, and I am going to enjoy this, and I'll see you at lunch. Well, it's about lunchtime, and I'm eating very light the rest of the day. I think for lunch, I'm just going to be trying one of these Oikos 30 protein grams protein shake. It's got 1 gram of sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and it's even got fiber in it. So we're going to give this a try. I thought I would try it and let you know what I think. My husband was telling me that they sell these in bulk over at Costco. If I like them, I think he said they were on sale this week. So I thought if they're on sale, I may try them for a month and see what I think. That's very good for a protein shake. You know, I think this would be a great idea to help make creamies. So most protein shakes anyway, do have some kind of sucralose or something like that in them. I can't tolerate the sucralose. It pretty much gives me a migraine every time. And so this one is really good. It's, you know, very tasty, and it doesn't have any sucralose in it. I also really like these WHEY ISO. I've got a link in the description below. I love drinking these. I put them in smoothies. I have them as, I use them in my creamies that I make at night. They have a wonderful amount of protein. Just 2 scoops of this WHEY is 30 grams of protein, very similar to the Oikos. And what I like is that it just has 0 sugar. It has 0 artificial sweeteners. It's very good. So if you're looking for an alternative to not having sucralose or a bunch of weird things in your protein shakes, these are some great options. So for dinner tonight, I'm going to be making some air fryer cod. I have some rockfish, and I'm just going to put some panko breadcrumbs on that, and put a little bit of salt and pepper with the panko breadcrumbs. I'm going to be serving that with some mustard beans. These were some beans that I canned from this last summer. They're super delicious. And then of course I have broccoli steaming right now in the microwave. So let me start working on this cod, and I'll show you how simple this is to make for dinner. Okay, so I have sprayed my pan with some just some cooking spray to help with the process. I only have about 1/3 of a cup of these panko breadcrumbs. You put in any seasoning you like. I just did salt and pepper. I really didn't care about having a whole bunch of seasoning on my cod. I love cod, so just to have the original taste is just more than enough for me. So I'm gonna cook this fish right now for about, I'd say probably 10 to 15 minutes at 400 degrees, and I'll bring you back when it's ready to turn it. All right, I've turned my fish and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in for like another 10 minutes. I'm gonna heat up my mustard beans. My broccoli's all ready, and I'll show you how it turned out as soon as I get it all put together. So I've cooked my broccoli in my Sistema steamer, 8 minutes, and it always comes out absolutely perfect. But what I usually do, and I don't put much on, but I do add like maybe a 1/4 cup of cheese just right over the top of the broccoli. It's really steamed hot. So I just put this on while I'm making the rest of my meal, and that'll be melted on there as soon as I get everything plated up. All right, now all I'm gonna do is serve up about a cup of broccoli with mine. I'll save the rest of the broccoli for my husband. And that is my dinner. Mustard beans, broccoli, and some beautiful rockfish cod. I picked these lemons a couple of days ago, and they just smelled so good. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and sample the cod. And I love fresh lemon on top of my cod or salmon or whatever it is I'm having. I don't think you can beat the taste of lemon. I just think it's so good. And sometimes I put it on my broccoli as well. In fact, I think tonight I will do that. Mmm. 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 Air fryer cod. Mmm. That is so good. The broccoli. And I'll try a mustard bean. Oh, those are so good. So that's it for me. No snacks tonight. That is all I'm going to be having. My delicious cod dinner. That's what I eat in a day. Now, I'm actually going to be putting together a video every single night this week for the next 5 nights so that you can see what I eat in a day. So it might help you along this week in getting ideas for ways to stay on your diet and still eat good. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you're not a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.